Do you have a team member or assistant who help manage your listings in Matrix? If so, you want to make sure that they're accessing Matrix using their own Matrix account. In this video, I'm going to show you how to grant access to other users using the team member feature in Matrix. This feature will allow fellow team members and assistants to input and edit listings, generate reports, and send emails on your behalf. Before you can grant someone access to your Matrix account, they'll need to have a Matrix account of their own. You don't want them to log into Matrix using your username and password. And that's because the MLS rules and regulations do not allow for the sharing of usernames and passwords. Doing so could result in a $1,000 fine. If you're interested in granting access to an assistant but haven't already signed them up for an MLS account, you can do that by submitting an MLS Assistant application. The application can be found on the Links tab in Matrix. So if you go to the main navigation, click on Links, you'll find the applications in the second section under highcentral.com. If you scroll down a little bit, you'll find the applications here. Notice that we have two types of applications. We've got one for an office or principal broker assistant and another one for a personal assistant. And the difference between the two is that the office or principal broker assistant will have access to all of the MLS accounts in that office, so they'll be able to manage listings for everyone in the office. The personal assistant will have access to just the agents who grant them access individually. So you would complete one of the applications and email it to techsupport@highcentralmls.com. And once your assistant is set up with their own Matrix account, you can add them on by going to My Matrix and clicking on Settings. And then you'd want to click on Team Settings. And this is where you would add on team members or MLS assistants. So if you had another realtor who you work with that maybe you manage each other's listings, you would come to the same spot and add them on here the same way you would an assistant. So I'm going to start by clicking on the click here to create a team link. Matrix wants us to enter in the MLS ID of the person that we're granting access to. So I'm going to grant access to one of my coworkers, Lynn, by entering her MLS ID here and clicking Find. So you can see that I have two options. I can add Lynn on as, I guess the first option is adding Lynn on to impersonate me. The other option is to add her on to work on behalf of me. The difference between the two is that if you select impersonate me, which is I think the more common selection, the person that you're adding on will be able to access your Matrix account as you. So when they create reports or send emails, it's going to be as if you're sending that email. If you click on work on behalf of me, it mainly affects sending emails through Matrix, but the emails that are sent out through Matrix will be sent from Lynn on behalf of me. So if that person replies to the email will actually go to Lynn and not me. Versus impersonate me, everything looks like it's coming from me, and if someone replies to it, it'll actually come back to me. And I think the impersonate me is a lot more common. So I'm gonna add Lynn on to impersonate me. I'm gonna click on add here. And you can see at the bottom there's a selection here to set a formal team name. So if I click on that, I can enter in a team name, click save. What that would do, it would give you an option to create a name for your team. So if we were Team Aloha, when either one of us could send emails and choose to send them as Team Aloha versus sending it as Alex or on behalf of Alex or sending it from Lynn, it would be from Team Aloha. I think I'll skip that part for now. We're just going to stick with adding on this team member. So I'm going to go back to settings and I'm going to move over to another browser where I'm logged in as Lynn, so you can see what it looks like on the other end. When you add someone on, this is what they'll see. So I'm going to switch over to Safari where Lynn is logged in. You can see in the upper right hand corner where it says working as Lynn. If Lynn clicks on this link, a drop down appears and Lynn is able to switch to my account. So she could click on Alex Ruiz and the link turns yellow and it says working as Alex Ruiz. So now Lynn is accessing my account and she can input listings for me and edit my listings. She'll be able to print reports for me with my contact information and header. And any emails that sent out right now through Matrix will be sent from my account. For example, if I were to pick a listing, I'll just pick one randomly here, and I'll click on print, and I'll select the old CMA and click on print to PDF. And you can see that my header appears at the top of the report. So Lynn is actually pulling reports with my contact information on it. So I'm going to close this, and I'll go back to results, and I still have this property selected. I'm going to click on email, and now I'm in the process of emailing this listing out to someone, and you can see the email is coming from my account, even though this is Lynn's login. And then my email signature appears at the bottom there. If I were to go to input and add a new listing, this would actually be under the Alex Ruiz account and not the Lynn account. And so this really gives Lynn access as a team member or as an assistant to add listings for me or edit my listings. I'd show you, but I don't have any listings to edit, so there's nothing for me to edit. But that's pretty much it. That's setting up a team member in the team settings feature in Matrix. Thanks for watching. We'll be putting out more videos like this, so if you're a HiCentral MLS subscriber, be sure to subscribe by clicking on the logo above. And if you need any help with Matrix, you can reach us at 791-3789 or email us at techsupport@hicentralmls.com. Thank you.